Jai, Jai, Jai. Let's go see how this goes today. This phone is a little high. Must be old. Look at that old, what is it, a Chevy Studebaker something? That's an old, and this old truck too. Like 1950 something, and that one is 1950 something too. Just look at it. It's an old Chevy. An old Chevy. Looks like Christine, the movie. Scary. Anyway, let's zoom out. We're here in the Envigado countryside. And let's see who all joins the fun today with this live stream from the Envigado countryside. And let's just keep walking and enjoying life as we walk along. On a Monday morning, November 14th, as if you didn't know. I don't think my phone is overheated. It's a little hot, but I had it in my pouch while I was doing some yoga mudra videos for my spiritual Eddie channel. In case you like that stuff, it's not religious, just spiritual yoga, meditation, mudras, and talking about stuff, spiritual places. Spiritual Eddie, E-double-D-Y. Because I do videos in English and others in Spanish. Not mixed, but one's in English and others in Spanish. And if you're interested in that sort of thing, check out my Spiritual Eddie channel, subscribe and like that. Right now there's nobody on, but I'm just taking it nice and easy. And I did some of the videos here just half an hour ago for that channel. And this is the beautiful countryside. Hey, MW, how are you, buddy? This is Envigado itself, MW. This is Envigado itself. You just take a bus from the metro station, Envigado metro station, or if you're at the park, at the main square, town square in Envigado, you ask them, hey, el Parque Ecológico El Salado, the El Salado Ecological Park, Eco Park, El Salado, and they'll tell you which metro bus to hop on if you're at the metro station or at the Envigado Park, MW. And I'm up here near the routes where you can go hiking. If you like hiking here, they got this ancestral thing. Hopefully the signal will be good today, but I'm not gonna go hiking up that way, but just a little bit to show you guys. But this is in the Envigado countryside. It's all the way up from the San Jose church and all of that. Hey, white horsey, white horse. And right down there, the creek is coming down that way. As you can see right there, the creek that comes up from the mountain. And there's a wooden bridge in case you don't want to get your feet wet. But I'm going to go show you up this way something. And they have this horse here because they rent them out for horse rides. If people want to go horse riding, I'm not promoting this, but that's what happens here. And if anybody loves hiking, these are the ancestral routes that used to go up to El Retiro, another town on the other side of the mountain, not in the Aburrá Valley, but pertaining to the basically the San Nicolas Valley, or I don't know what valley, its own little valley. And I'm going to come up, and then there's some person here now because people are coming here hiking in the morning and coming back from their hikes. And it's called Camino Real. I don't even know what the translation is into it in English. This is a Spanish term. Camino Real, Zone 11, Vereda El Vallano, the Vallano village, or whatever you want to call it. So it says, well, be careful, don't go alone, and at night on these hikes, in the daytime or nighttime, always go with somebody, because if something happens to you up there, the phone signal sucks. There is basically no phone signal up there. And if you're alone, like something happened to somebody last year, they went hiking, a person went hiking alone and was never found, disappeared. And that's because that person probably had an accident somewhere, fell down one of the ravines or like cliffs, and was never found because it's just hard to find somebody that's missing up there. And this is the starting point where you start the thing here, and you can walk up And then when you walk up here, the path splits in two, and you keep going up the right or the left. And if you go left, then you'll find another fork in the road, and that splits in two. And then another one here that splits in two. You go left or you go right, and whatever. And this one comes back up with this one, and you go up, and there's supposed to be a waterfall up here called Chorro del Higueron. Chorro is like a small little waterfall, and that's a natural reserve up there called Saint Sebastian of the Castellana, whatever. And they got these other things, and this is the Ajura Creek that we see down here. It becomes the Ajura Creek alone, but this other creek called El Palo, the tree, uh, merges with it and becomes bigger. And that's the one I just showed you down there with the wooden bridge, Puente de Madera. The wooden bridge is right down here, as I just showed you. And you can do all this kind of hiking. A lot of hiking. This is all in Spanish, of course, but I'm just explaining it. And if we go up that way, but my phone signal will get lost up there. Yeah, the signal will suck. So let me go back down this way. The phone signal will suck up there because I already see it's got 2 bars. I mean, how many bars does it normally show you? 5 bars, and I was down to 2. Now I'm up to 3, just walking a few meters away from it. And the person here is selling micheladas, like refreshing drinks for less than $1, less than $1, and with different flavors, different soda pop flavors, and ice and all that. Soda michelada, 4,000 pesos. So let's keep walking. And the doggy is coming with their person, but the doggy was getting ahead of himself. Buen día, ¿cómo le va? Bien, gracias. So that doggy was getting ahead of their people. Happy doggy. People are coming back from a hike. They probably went hiking for 2 hours, an hour, 3 hours. At least they're coming together. Because if something happens to one of them, then the other 2 can go looking for help and all that. So don't go hiking alone up here. It's a no-no. Point. So yeah, I just finished making some Chalo, chalo. We are here doing the live for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now let's go over the bridge and work our way down. Because if we go up further up the mountain, this way we have no signal. Nothing will happen. So this dude is doing exercise on the bridge. signal sucks up here. Just saw it was reconnecting and all that, but and then if you want to buy some solteritas, I'm gonna get myself a solterita. Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo están? ¿Cuánto vale la solterita? ¿Me das una solterita, por favor? 50 cents, 2,000 pesos. I'm gonna get a solterita. I haven't had a solterita in a long time. So that's a solterita. They get that thing, and then they fill it with that orange cream. ¿Qué es que se hace en esta crema? Se me olvidó.
Harina de trigo.
Harina de trigo y eso es todo. Y color.
Se le echa otras cosas como esencia de vainilla, mantequilla.
Esencia de vainilla y mantequilla. Ok,
Y
ya.
el color.
La otra cosa es made with flour, wheat flour, vanilla essence, butter. Gracias. Y lecherita, ¿no? Gracias. Oh, this is delicious. Gracias. I'll place this for a moment here so you can see me.
¿Dónde queda Chorro Campana?
No, no sé. No conozco por aquí, por pronto la gente por aquí o los... Le diría con gusto, pero no sé. They're asking me if I know where Chorro de Campanas is. I have no idea. Let me eat this. This is good stuff. Delicious. Take off my glasses. Delish. 50-cent snack. Finger looking good. And it's got condensed milk on top. Crunchy little cookie. And the orange color is probably some kind of food coloring. Because it's not the wheat flour. It's not the butter. And it's not the vanilla extract liquid. Delicious. I had a little girl popping over and watching me do my thing. Curious kids. I liked it. Very nice. ¿Dónde tienen basura?
Por ese lado.
Okay, gracias. Little trash bag. Make sure we don't contaminate or litter the grounds. This is the fish trout farm. If you want to come to one of those places. And we're going to keep walking down, and there's the restaurant if you want to eat something in there. It's a fish trout farm and restaurant right there, and they're always playing local music. And then you got the thing here where they're making sugarcane juice right there, just like in India. Buenos días. Sugarcane juice just like in India right there. They're making the juice for later on for people who are going to come and want to drink some refreshing sugarcane juice. And that's the thing where they raise the trout, the pool. So the signal's kind of crappy. Hey, MW, are you still on? Is the signal going in and out on you or on me? Because I know the signal ain't too good up here. So that's why I'm starting to walk down towards the other part here, the countryside in Envigado, so that hopefully the signal stays on. But I do see that my connection is about, well, it is crappy, 2 bars. It is crappy right now. Maybe it'll get better as we go down. And I made a video of this today, this whole area. Yeah, it says I'm live again, but the signal's going in and out. Look at this country house. But I made a video. Today coming up this way. And you guys can check it out. It'll be much nicer than this live stream. I just like doing live streams. But today the signal crappy here in this area. Then we just got to go with what's happening. Oh, I got my first like. Cool. For this live stream. So So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see this on GoPro film quality, the video will be coming out in 2 or 3 days, maybe like on Thursday or something. I made a video coming up from the beginning of this walk down there, and all the way up with the GoPro camera, so you can catch it on the GoPro. If you want to see much better quality than this, this is just a live stream. You know, it's only 720p on the live stream. The live stream on YouTube doesn't allow more than 720p in terms of the quality. But here we're walking back down, but you guys can make this walk if you want. It's a cool walk, and people come here super safe, super cool, like super cool vlogs. Like super cool vlogs in India. Classic rock. Buenas. Love that song, La Mosca. And people just coming up to have fun today. Hi, how you doing? Hey, little dog, what's up? So people are just enjoying their time. The little girl was just waving. She was happy to be on camera. I like her personality. I like her attitude. You know, I know everybody doesn't like being on camera, but I love being on camera. I love walking and talking and showing you this best places I can, cool, out of the way, out of the blue, out of the ordinary, and the ordinary, what you're used to. This is El Salado Park right here, ecological park. And it's big, it covers a lot, but to go in there, the entrance is right over here. And from the metro station, if you're in Poblado, Medellin, or Laureles, you just take the metro all the way to the Envigado metro station. That's it. And then there you get off and you ask people which metro bus comes all the way up here to this area, and then they'll bring you up. It'll be a cinch, be as easy as pie. Nothing difficult with that. Cotton candy, man. Cotton candy. Cotton candy. I love cotton candy, but I don't eat much of it these days, maybe once or twice a year. And especially that blue cotton candy. Blue cotton candy. Now here is the entrance to this park. It's called El Salado Parque Ecoturístico, the El Salado Ecotouristic Park. It's run by Confenalco Antioquia. It's a company, and the entrance for people who are not affiliated to Confenalco, like me and everybody else, it costs 5,000 pesos. All you got to show is a form of ID to come in, and that's it. And then if you want to do the canopy or these other things like this over here, like what they're doing right over there, then that's 5,800 pesos extra. That's $1.20, maybe $1.20, $1.30, whatever it is. You see what they're doing? That's another dollar. And you walk across that bridge over there, that wood bridge, and you go up to other places. Got kiosks. You can bring your own bag of snacks and everything, food and drinks. They don't care. They don't bother. Like that person right there is carrying a bag of his own treats and their backpacks and whatever. And just make sure you keep the garbage intact. And they got even little places down there that are selling snacks, little stands. As you can see, those two ladies on opposite sides, right before the bridge, right where the doggy just passed through. So you got all this for kids, everybody, the whole family entertainment, and it's an eco-touristic park. And people are just coming and enjoying their time. Like those families right there, they're coming in with their bags of snacks, food, whatever they prepared to have a picnic and everything. And they're coming in, and they enjoy their time in there. And you can do your cookouts there because they got places. And if you get here early, then you get one of those kiosks, and they have grills where you bring your charcoal and everything and your food, and you grill it. So right here is where they give people the helmets and everything right over there. And people are doing their thing, and then they go up and they do that thing, crossing that, like a, whatever it is, the bridge, the wood bridge, the hanging bridge, for the kids, just to have fun while the parents are doing things. And one of the parents comes up with the kids, and they do that. Like this guy right here, this kid or this guy, this couple, they're doing their thing. They're crossing it, like if they're doing outdoor adventure. Check it out, it's cool. And they're getting the hang of it. Wow. And they got the harnesses and everything because they fall, because they can fall. But the harness is attached to the thing, to the pulley, to the cable, and that's it. And they're having fun. Check it out, guys. Give it a like if you like what I'm showing you. This helps me, helps this channel grow. I love doing what I'm doing, and I want this to be my full-time job, baby. Just doing it all the time and just making a living out of it, enjoying showing people all the sights, the wonders, and everything. And if you want to eat something, they got fruit juice over here, like fruit juice, small one. For ooh, there goes my alarm because today's supposed to be a work day, but it's a holiday here. And they got small fruit juice for 2,500 and big one for 3,500. All less than a buck, 50 cents for the small one, and a little bigger, like 75 cents. And they got the restaurants here, Estadero, Cazadora, and they're playing local music, Christmas music now, since people are in the Christmas spirit today, since Friday, since November 11th. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit now and listening to typical Antioqueño music here. And they got the second floor if you want to sit on the second floor and have your food up there or have a snack or something to drink. And then you got las tapas, that right thing, that whole thing right there, that wall which is las tapas, that means the caps, bottle caps. All that is bottle cap facade. It's called las tapas. The bottle cap facade, las tapas. All that is bottle caps. Cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep showing you. Let me zoom out again. And everything, zooming out, stepping on cow poop, horse poop, going down. All this is the countryside in Envigado, the countryside. And that's the ecological park, as you can see, right down there, ecological park. Hi, how are you? I'm from the U.S., from New York, South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah, how are you?
Welcome,
Thank you. What's your name?
Jenny.
Jenny, all right. You speak good English, right?
No, very good. Yes, I tried.
Have you lived in the U.S. or
Yes, in New York,
New York
Florida,
and Florida? How long did you live there?
3 years.
3 years only? And you didn't like it?
No.
Yeah, don't worry, me either.
Look at this.
It's beautiful, right?
Oh, I need so much. I need some empanada, empanadas.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Empanadas and everything. I've been,
Obleas and everything. I really miss this.
yeah.
It's not the same life. It's like you are living like a robot.
In the
USA.
U.S., right? I know I lived there for many years until I was 23 years old. And then I came here and I've been living here for like 24 years.
Really?
Yeah.
24 years?
Yeah.
Here in Antioquia.
Yeah, always in Antioquia, Envigado, Rio Negro,
Rio
Guarne,
Negro.
and a little time in Medellin. But I'm not big fan of Medellin. I like Envigado much better than Medellin.
Yeah, I know. I was living in Medellin and then I came here about 3 months ago.
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy because I can come here every day.
Yeah,
you know?
to the park or
No.
to the hike?
Yes. We can go to the highest.
Uh-huh.
It's really
How long did you take to get up there?
4 hours.
You did it today, 4 hours?
No, not today. No, usually I come here to the bridge. You know the bridge?
Which one? The one where the trout farm is? La Trucheria?
Uh-huh.
La
Exactly.
Trucheria? Yeah.
Every day.
You go up there, stay there for a while, and then you go back down?
Yes, I relax myself, connect with nature, and then I take tinto.
You have a cup of coffee up there,
Yes.
cup of black coffee.
Black coffee, of course.
And you meditate up there for a while. You meditate, you connect with the universe. I was up there. I was making 2 videos, yoga videos, but not for this channel. I was making 2 yoga videos for my other channel on YouTube about yoga, mudras, and meditation.
Oh,
Up there,
really?
I just made 2 today in English and in Spanish.
Can I follow you?
Of course, Jenny, of course. Yeah, I mean, I speak Spanish fluently. Not as good as you, but yeah. Yeah, yo hablo español ya muy bien hoy en día, entonces... but-
¡Ay, esa con acento paisa! ¡Wow!
Después de muchos años se me pegó el paisa porque antes no.
Te pegó el paisa súper bien.
Sí. Ya vi.
¿Dónde te sigo?
Yo tengo 3 canales en YouTube. I have 3 channels on YouTube. I mean, this one is in English. This one is live right now. I'm doing a live video. This one's called Traveling Eddie. Don't worry, people love it. And especially hearing it from people that are from here saying how life is much better here than in the US. And you lived in New York and in Florida for 3 years and you're from Colombia, but you prefer Colombia. You had the taste
Yeah,
of the
actually, I was
American.
with my husband there.
Uh-huh.
And I say, okay, it's enough for me. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. I have to come back. So he is right now there, and he got married again
Oh, so you guys got divorced and
Yes, of
everything
course.
because he said no, I'm staying, and you said no, I'm going back to Colombia.
God,
Hey,
I
this is
have to
life.
come back.
Wow, yeah,
I
yeah.
miss this so much.
No, I love it too. I lived in the U.S. again for 2 years, from 2010 to 2012 in New Jersey, but I just didn't like it anymore. I didn't like it. I didn't feel it, and I came back here in 2012, and now next year I'm moving to India because I was in India 3 years ago, and I love the spiritual energy of India. So strong,
Really?
and for
Never
meditation.
been there.
Yeah, I was in India 48 days in 2019, and I'm moving back. I'm gonna go to India to live there next year. But I
To
love Colombia.
live?
Yeah, Colombia is
Really?
beautiful, but something is pulling me to India. I have a
You
strong
have to
pull,
go.
and I gotta go. Like I
Yes.
said to my mom and everybody, hey, I love you guys. You do what you gotta do, but I'm going to live there, and I'll be back here every once a year just to visit because I'm going to be there working as a teacher, like I always teach online. And I'll be doing YouTube videos so that at some point my channel will be making enough money for me, or my channels will be making enough money where I can say no more teaching, no more online stuff, just travel, vlogging all through India, Nepal, Pakistan, Thailand, but mostly India. But when I have to leave India because I'm going to be there on a tourist visa, every 6 months I have to leave, and I have to stay out for
6 months for 6 months the tour visa in India.
No, I wouldn't get a 5 year tourist visa as an American. We can
Okay.
get 5 year or 10 year tourist
Okay.
visas. Right now, you could get a 5 year electronic tourist visa. You don't have to go to the embassy, Indian embassy or Indian consulate. You can apply online and you get the 5 year electronic tourist visa. And each stay is 6 months maximum. 6 months. Then I have to leave for 2 months, 60 days. So for 60 days, I would go to Nepal or go to Thailand or Sri
Thailand.
Lanka and
Lanka,
keep
wow.
working and making videos, daily videos and live streams, whatever I can do. And then go back to India for 6 months again. And then at some point come here, go to the US, visit my family, come here and visit family, friends, and whatever, and keep going back to India. But yeah, my channels are Traveling Eddie. That's the one I'm on right now live.
Eddie,
EDDIE. That's me, Traveling Eddie. Yeah. I mean, take off the Y, change it for an I for Inca or Itagüí. Yeah, IE.
okay.
Yeah, the signal here kind of sucks right now, but that's one channel I have. Because I got Tigo, but
Tengo
Tigo is
muy
better.
mala señal.
No,
Es Movistar,
no, peor,
por eso.
pero ese es uno, pero ese es el canal.
No, y después no me lo encuentre, me lo borra. Lo voy a guardar
Y
aquí.
sí, guárdalo ahí o le toma un pantallazo. Take a screenshot.
No, para copiar el otro también. Tiene el blog de notas.
A ver. Que tengo otros dos más. Uno es en español, se llama Eddie Viajero, pero ese se escribe EDDY, porque si no la gente me va a decir Eddie. El otro se llama Eddie, así, y después Viajero. Eddie
Así,
Viajero. Y el
listo.
tercero es de cosas de mudras, si le gusta hacer mudras.
Sí, sí.
Todo
Quiero aprender.
ese tercero se llama es Spiritual Eddie. Spiritual, así, espiritual. Espiritual, eso, Eddie. Y ese sí es con Y porque si no la gente dice, porque tanto sirve en inglés y en español. Así.
Listo.
Ese es mi nombre, Eddie.
Y no tienes TikTok.
No, tengo Instagram que es mismo Traveling Eddie, pero Traveling Eddie
Ok.
on Instagram.
Mire, yo también tengo videos, vengo y hago videos aquí. Para cuando quieras visitarme, Design 369.
Check her out. ¿Cómo es el canal? Ah, sí, está at Yog Design her on Instagram. Check her out. She's got a good following.
Tiene videitos de varias cosas, pero hago muchos videos de la naturaleza.
Nature videos, she does it all. ¿Y habla solamente en
Yeah,
español o en
pues.
inglés también?
No, en español.
Only in Spanish, but you guys can check her out. Wow. Jenny,
you.
Jenny, qué bien, Jenny, gracias.
Ay, it was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You see how nice people are here? People are very nice like Jenny. A lot of good energy. Ooh, Jenny, eso rima. Good energy. Jenny has a lot of good energy.
¿Ya
Oh,
ves?
nice. No, sí.
Ay, te felicito. Increíble tu español, ya pareces de acá.
Sí, sí, no, ya, pues, yo soy muy así. Mis padres son paisas, pero nunca nos inculcaron ser paisas o algo así. y nos criaron allá, allá nacimos, allá criamos. Mis padres son blancos, blancos también, paisas de los blancos. Y nadie cree uno que nunca que uno es latino, algo así, porque mi madre es blanca, azul, verde, mona. Pues ya tiene 70 años. Y mi padre también es blanco, pero pelo oscuro, normal y blanco. Y la gente siempre cree que uno es de allá, y uno sí es de allá. Yo me crié allá así, hablaba español de niño, pero español con acento gringo. Y aquí, ya viviendo, ya me volví muy más latino, porque yo no era casi latino, era muy gringo, porque nosotros nos
Muy
criaron,
diferente.
we grew up in South Carolina, nos criaron en Carolina del Sur. Born in New York, but raised in South Carolina, country music, accent, country music, love pop music and everything. Y aquí me volví más latino.
tradición.
Y aquí latino, ya con el merengue, el vallenato, con la gente que es tan amable y todo, porque uno ve que en Estados Unidos, people in the U.S. in some areas are not so friendly. Did you find that people were friendly to you in New York?
In New York, no.
Not that friendly in New York? And what about in Florida?
Yes, it's different.
It's the Sunshine State. People are
Yes.
happier, better weather, except for the hurricanes, right?
I was in 1 Hurricane Andrew.
You
It
experienced
happened
Hurricane Andrew,
Sí, que no pasó nada.
Nothing happened?
No.
but when was that? Hurricane Andrew. What year was that? I
Yo
forgot.
no sé si era Andrew, creo que era Andrew. Hace como 3, no más, como 7 años,
About 7 years ago.
creo.
Wow. Oh, let's keep walking that way. You're walking that way?
Sí.
Yeah.
Y no pasó nada. Y me acuerdo que compramos shelters, ¿cómo se llama eso? Para poner en las ventanas.
Shutters, storm shutters,
Eso.
shutters.
La gente estaba paniqueada, fuimos todos a comprar, ya no había comida. Yo dije, pero ¿qué es este pánico tan aterrado? Yo me
Yeah.
acosté a dormir y cuando estaba pasando el huracán, yo salí y miré por la ventana y dije, esto es el huracán, pero si apenas se mueven las hojas del árbol. Pues no pasa por ahí. Pasó.
Oh, you got lucky. Found the winners. You got lucky because
Sí, porque donde estábamos había un lago ahí al lado
Ajá.
de nuestra urbanización y seguro nos hubiéramos inundado completamente.
yeah, you didn't get the hurricane. You didn't get the full force. You didn't get the brunt of the hurricane. You didn't get the strong part. You only got the rain showers, windy conditions, but
But windy like
like a what?
nada.
Like nothing. Like a regular windy day.
No, es que ni eso.
Not
ni
even that.
eso, nada.
With Hurricane Andrew 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember anymore because
No, more years.
more than that, further back than 3 or 4 years ago because I don't follow the news. I'm disconnected from the news basically in general.
Yo también, igual.
You're also disconnected
No,
from the news.
totalmente, sí.
It's just so negative, so much
Demasiado.
sensationalistic, amarillista, sensationalistic news, just promoting so much
Ellos son
craziness.
una empresa de sembrar miedo.
Yeah,
Eso es lo que ellos hacen. Sembrar el miedo para que bajemos nuestras defensas y así nos podamos enfermar más fácil de cualquier virus que tire.
of course. And that's why yoga is so necessary because it helps us to compensate. And yoga is not just the physical part of yoga. Look at the children here having fun in this park. It's cheap to get in. It's nice. People love it. Kiosks where you can have your picnics, and then you got the places where you can do cookouts. Hacer los asados. Somewhere, I think they usually had them in the past. Maybe they took them away.
Yeah,
Oh, they took them out. They don't have the grills
No,
anymore.
but there is some space and-
Like in another
Yes.
part of the place, there are spaces where you can have the cookouts. Oh, okay. Because here you can just have a picnic, but no cookout here. Oh, but maybe sometimes right there they can have like for la olla, for the big
Para
pot,
la olla.
just to make your soup like
Like
sancocho. Sancocho. I'm a vegetarian, so no more sancochos for me.
Sancocho vegetariano.
Yeah, maybe a vegetarian sancocho because sancocho. What are the meats it has? What kind of meat does sancocho have? The soup?
It can be chicken, it can
Chicken.
be ribs,
Beef
beef, and pork.
and pork.
Whatever you want to put in.
Whatever kind of meat you want to put into the sancocho. That's a big pot of stew, and it's just with a bunch of meats and potatoes and yuca,
Plátano.
plantain, plátano maduro, right? Or no, the
verde,
other one,
verde.
the green plantain, not the sweet plantain,
And yuca and mazorca.
and
Sweet
corn, sweet corn, and regular corn too. And this park is big. It goes all the way up there, all the way up, and you got trails going up that way, guys. If you want to experience this park, because just I like doing these live videos, not just pre-recorded videos, Jenny, but I also do live videos. I also do pre-recorded, just where I record and then go home, edit on my computer the videos for this channel because I'm a traveler. I love traveling. Right now I'm here in Colombia for I don't know 6, 7, 8 more months, and then I will move to India next year at some point and live my life in incredible India. India is incredible.
Some people say that smell no nice.
That's the media. That's the media and a few people that believe the media. And very few people that have gone to India have not been able to see the beautiful parts of India because India has more beauty than trash. Only if you go to a big city like Mumbai or Delhi, you will see a lot of trash, or Calcutta. But if you go to the Himalayas, you go to other places, you see greener stuff. Of course, you're going to see trash. But even here in Colombia, you got many places where there's a lot of trash. I've been seeing more people doing trash again, contaminating rivers, contaminating streams here. A lot. And Colombia can't just say, oh, we're so clean, because Colombia is becoming very dirty again. People are throwing trash. And if you go to the barrios populares, the low-income neighborhoods that I sometimes go to, you see it even in Envigado in some places. It's starting to, throw trash all over the place again. You were going to say what?
Y el alcalde de ahora, ¿cómo está cuidando la ciudad con respecto a
No.
las basuras? No.
The current mayor here is not taking care of the trash situation. It's like he doesn't care.
Sí, porque ellos ya, ahora tenemos un gobierno socialista, comunista, ya viste completo. Ya todo empieza a cambiar mucho, ya se descuida mucho la ciudad.
So now the care of the city and towns starts to go down. Less care. Less people caring. But this is always a good area here in Envigado. Envigado still is one of the cleanest municipios in all of Colombia.
¿Ya hiciste los alumbrados?
Yeah, I went on Friday.
fuiste?
Yeah, on Friday night. I didn't know. I don't follow the news. I don't watch the news. I don't follow it. And I was going through my phone feed, Google feed, and I saw a news headline, un titular de noticias, that said Envigado, cierres viales por alumbrado navideño Envigado. I'm like, what? And I saw that on Friday, like at 6:20 p.m. And it said it began at 6:30. So I went after 7 p.m. I went down to the park and it was full of people and they had 3 live bands playing. They had El Combo de las Estrellas,
¿Sí?
yeah, Alfredo Gutierrez, and I don't know who else. And live, right there, free concert in the park.
Right in the park.
Right in the park, right in the middle of the park.
Wow. But the thing is that it's raining too much. So
But it didn't rain on Friday. It was dry. Yeah, it's raining a lot. I mean, the whole country has been hit hard by incessant rain in general in many parts of the country. It has been raining a lot this whole year and in many parts of the year. And in other places like Venezuela and I don't know what other countries too. It's not just Colombia experiencing so much heavy rain, so much craziness.
the war.
Yeah. But
Because you know, maybe on the mountains there are living so many people. When it rains, all these houses just go down.
oh yeah, because a lot of people live next to the rivers, next to the creeks. And
No, because they are in the mountains.
oh, they're living on mountain sides, on the side of the mountain.
Y cuando la lluvia empieza a caer, toda esa tierra se...
Oh, and then they have landslides, derrumbes, landslides and mudslides, y derrumbes de lodo o de tierra, mudslides,
Mucha
landslides,
gente se queda sin casa y eso está pasando en este momento.
and a lot
Miles de personas están sin hogar en este momento en las montañas.
oh, la papita croya, la papa de la negra, right there, Creole potatoes, you can get that nice. But yeah, a lot of people are being left homeless. Their homes are being destroyed.
Sí, porque en Estados Unidos no se conoce esa papa y es demasiado rica.
They don't have papa criolla in the U.S. No, I've never seen it there. Papa criolla is only like here in Colombia and I don't know where else. and it's so good, such a good tasty
So,
potato,
so
right?
good.
Isn't it such a good
Wow.
tasty potato, Papa Criolla?
I love it.
And even in mashed potato too, in puree.
All kind of potatoes, I love it.
Yeah.
But this criolla
Uh huh.
is really nice.
It's really cool, right? Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a really good potato, and you don't get it in the U.S. You don't get it in India. I never saw it in India. And India is such a big country with so much biodiversity too. So many types of vegetables and grains and whatnot growing there. It's just amazing. If you like yoga, you like meditation, I recommend India. You were saying that people say that it's smelly, that it's dirty, that it's ugly. If you only focus on
On
that
that.
and you don't really look at all the other things that India has to offer, the beauty, the beautiful temple architecture, the beautiful fortress, the old cities, the architecture, the beautiful mountains, the beautiful deserts of Rajasthan, the beautiful areas to go South India, in the waterways of South India, in the state of Kerala.
But do you really think that you can feel this spirit? What did you say?
The energy,
Uh-huh.
the spiritual energy.
Yes, you know, the meditation and
Uh-huh.
all these kind of things. It's like you feel como que lo sientes en el ambiente, se siente esa energía. Sí.
That I can feel the energy in the atmosphere, yeah.
Ajá, sí.
Yeah. See, if you're connected to the spiritual vibrations, to the energies of the cosmos, of the universe, if you are connected to that, if you're centered on that, if you're open to it, you will feel them. If you close yourself to feeling spiritual energy, the cosmic vibrations in general, then you're not going to feel it. It all depends on
I
you.
know, pero tú dijiste que allá se sentía más. Esa
Yeah, very
energía.
spiritual because India is basically the last great land, that whole territory, Nepal included. Nepal is not India, but Nepal and India and maybe, and of course, Pakistan, because people sell a bad story about Pakistan, Pakistan, blah, 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 Pakistan, blah, blah, blah. So nobody goes to Pakistan. So people are afraid to go to Pakistan. But more and more people, more travelers are exploring Pakistan right now. Americans, Canadians, English from other countries, they're starting to travel to Pakistan, to cities like Karachi and Lahore and Islamabad, and they're seeing that the people of those cities, those Pakistani people, are such nice people in general. So they're starting to see that what people are telling them, the sources of information they're getting, are inaccurate, not correct, incorrect. Look, charquitos. This is what people love to do here in Colombia on a holiday, bank holiday, charcos. They
Y el
love to
sancocho,
bathe.
mira el sancocho.
And look, in the sancocho, there goes the sancocho right there. They're making the sancocho in the pot. Right there, as you can see it, they're making sancocho. This is a typical paseo de olla. This is the paseo de olla, and they bring their own wood blocks, wood chips to cook. And even the kids are there building up the fire, and they got two ollas de sancocho, two of them. Wow. And they're just having fun, bathing in knee-deep water. The children knee-deep. Nobody's going to drown. Nadie se va a ahogar ahí.
No, no,
Además de
no,
que estén
no.
borrachos o dormidos.
No,
Nobody's
no,
going to
sí,
drown. Nobody's
no,
going to
no.
drown in there unless they're drunk or asleep.
But
This
there
is
some places.
that are deep.
Yes.
Oh yeah, further up, yes. But this one,
Uh-huh.
no. But there
No,
are
this
some
one, no.
natural pools that are along the creek that people do are deep, and people can drown in them if something happens to them. And look at this restaurant, Granja La Paturra. This place is called La Paturra Ranch or Barn because it's got a barn style. And it's got, look at the motorcycles up there. Let me focus in on them. Look at the motorcycles up there, guys, as decoration. Old motorcycles that don't work anymore. They got a tractor inside in there, and they got this whole thing, a restaurant, picnic tables, all of that. It's very nice. And they sell arroz con leche and pure honey, rice pudding, orange juice if you're thirsty, and whatever. If you want to drink some OJ.
Fruit salad.
And good salads. What fruit salads? So they sell good fruit salads there. So it's a place I invite you to explore here with your friends or family. It's a nice place. Where do you live, Jenny? Here in Envigado or in Medellin?
Aquí nomás, aquí abajo.
Oh, down the road over here.
Camino Verde, sí.
Oh, Camino Verde. Okay, yeah, I know where it is. Look at more and more people coming on their bicycles, doing cycling today. Oh, now the sun is really strong. And you don't get burnt easily. Usted no se quema fácil la piel. Nah, my skin does. Mi piel por más blanca que es, aunque ya no es tan blanca hoy en día por 24 años aquí, ya no es tan blanquita porque ya se ha ido bronceando. Poquito, pero
¿Has subido aquí en bicicleta?
yeah,
¿En serio? ¡Qué bien!
ciclomontañismo, un
No,
amigo
yo
mío.
no soy capaz, no es cierto.
One of my friends has two bikes. He has two mountain bikes, and he likes to go mountain biking. So I used to go mountain biking with him. Yo solía salir con él, but I don't do it anymore because I can't do it because my mom is sick and she has nursing.
Mira, muestra las
Look
empanadas.
at the empanadas there. As you guys can eat, the small ones. Those don't have any meat. They just got potato stuffed in them, and they got tortas de chocolate, fried cheese sticks, everything. And this is the spot to buy some of those.
¿Qué tiene tu mami?
Neuropatía, una neuropatía que le dio. This way, right?
Sí.
Let's go this way, different route.
Este negocio también está lindo con sus
Oh yeah, this is a very nice, cool Playa Rica
para tomar
to
traguito.
have drinks, alcoholic drinks, or maybe a soda if you're coming down early, like today. They even sell you beer or liquor at this hour. Doesn't really matter. But I don't drink liquor anymore. Yo ya dejé el trago hace tiempo, hace años. Todo. I have a very clean life. Una vida muy sana, healthy and clean y limpia. No animals, no alcohol, no liquor, no partying, no nightlife.
I'm trying right now not to eat animals anymore. It's
That's
like
good.
Yes, but it's difficult.
Why? I mean, I'm asking, why is it difficult for you?
Yeah, I know, it sounds terrible.
But why is it difficult?
Because I like it.
Oh, okay. Because some people have different reasons for the difficulty in giving up eating, meat and fish. Some people have different reasons. Some people, because of health situations, they have to continue eating that for their protein situation or whatever. But you get the protein directly from grains and fruit, not grains.
Almendras, there is many things.
Yeah. Almond milk, almonds,
It's like
cashews.
we are eating our little brothers
little brothers and sisters.
when we eat animals.
That's what some people say. I didn't see it like that at the beginning. I only became a vegetarian because I love animals and I felt sad about their suffering. And I saw the videos and I went to a slaughterhouse, un matadero, here in Colombia, or two, and I felt the strong negative
The fear.
fear, the pain, and the death of the ones that had already died, plus the ones that are already in so much fear.
And they feel.
Of course, animals feel because I'm a dog lover. I have dogs. My father has dogs at the country house. And I've been a dog lover all my life, animal lover in general. And I see with my relationship with dogs, with my kids, my children, doggy children, that they feel happiness, sadness, fear, anger, everything. They have emotions. So, seeing that, I was very sad, feeling their pain, their suffering. And I said to myself, and then I saw some videos at university when they were showing how chickens are processed in those big factories, the little baby chickens. And the yellow ones that look healthy and nice, they separate and they keep going this way because they're going to go to the chicken farms to be raised, and the ones that were black or ugly looking or a little deformed, they would throw them to another conveyor belt and go into this big thing, like a big basket, and they would fall on top of each other and they would die like that, suffocating and whatever. I said, fuck, this. And I decided to start doing the research how I could become a vegetarian. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be part of that world. Not me. I don't feel good. I feel so sad, so guilty, and everything. And I just did the research, Jenny, and I did the research about being a vegetarian because I had tried to become a vegetarian twice, but I didn't do it well. And then the third time I did the research, and
Do you eat eggs?
eggs, yeah. I'm an ovo-lacto vegetarian. I eat eggs and I drink milk-derived products. Milk, not much, but cheese, yogurt, ice cream. And I eat eggs because I still, right now, because of the situation living with my mother here in Colombia and helping her recover, me being there physically present for her, and having a nurse Monday through Saturdays, taking care of her while I'm working Monday through Friday online, because I can't take care of her. I can't be making lunch. I can't be taking her to the bathroom because she can't walk. She's just getting her ability. She's getting her ability to walk again, regaining it. Because the neuropathia,
How long is she?
70 years old. And she lived in the United States and Canada for 50 years. She moved back to Colombia only in December 2020. This December is going to be 2 years since she moved back. And she got really sick, started getting really sick this year.
Cuando ella llegó acá fue que se puso tan malita.
She started getting really bad because she wasn't taking care of her health. Because she's a diabetic person. She's a type 1, I think.
Okay.
Type 1 or type 2, I forget. She's got diabetes and she stopped taking her insulin and just kept drinking alcohol and eating a lot of baked goods, a lot of things heavy in starch, heavy in carbohydrates and sugary things. And she started going downhill really fast, getting bad really fast, sicker and sicker. When I came here in December last year, because I was living in Mexico and I had to come back because of financial difficulties with my work, and I saw I was not going to have enough money to go through December and January, because as a teacher, as an English language teacher, I teach online. I'm a freelance teacher, independent. I don't work for any school or company. So I teach. And in Colombia how people are. En diciembre, no queremos más clases, no queremos estudiar más. Solamente hay que trabajar en la oficina de lunes a viernes y ya. And people just got to continue working Monday to Friday at the office. But when they finish work at 5 p.m., they don't want any more classes. And not even during the day or at lunchtime. They just want to relax in December to enjoy all the Christmas festivities, this Christmas spirit, right? Todas las fiestas navideñas, todos los eventos navideños. And they spend the money on presents. They gastan dinero en regalos. And they spend their money maybe taking a vacation to Cartagena, Santa Marta, or whatever. And then in January, they're broke. Están pelados sin dinero. Right? They have no money in January. So they don't have, they say,
Too much drink.
too much liquor, right? Too much liquor, too much drinking.
Aguardiente.
Aguardiente, firewater, rum. Rum.
Aquí,
And beer.
Diciembre es sinónimo de alcohol. Literal en este país.
No. December in Colombia is not December if people are not drinking. A lot of people love drinking, right, Jenny? So December without alcohol is like December didn't happen. It's like no. So a lot of people need to drink. Look at this. This apartment complex is called Prana. Prana means energy in Sanskrit. And they're building this thing here. They're building this area up. They're developing all of this area. They're going to be putting up these apartment buildings. If you want to live close to the countryside where we just came from, you got prana, apartments. Prana means energy. Eso significa energía. Prana, your prana, universal prana.
Y sí que debe haber mucho prana en esta área.
Yeah, but it's going to start disappearing with so much
Con
construction.
tantas construcciones.
Yeah.
A mí me van a hacer uno justo al frente, un edificio.
Oh, I think right there next to Universidad de Envigado, right?
No, ahí están ampliando eso que están haciendo ahí, es que están ampliando la universidad.
Oh, okay,
Por
yeah.
ahí en Camino Verde, a ese lado, van a hacer, pues ya pusieron la promoción de...
Oh, really?
Sí, a todo el frente me pusieron un edificio.
So they're gonna block your view. Van a tapar su vista. But is it your apartment?
Ruido.
More noise. And is it your apartment or do you pay rent?
Pago renta.
Oh, okay. At least you have the option to move out in the future if you don't like it, because you're paying rent. So yeah, I don't work. That's why I came back in December last year. I came back to Colombia to just to be here for a couple of months while I started working again, because I knew that the money I had was not going to be enough to survive in Mexico, because Mexico is more expensive than Colombia.
¿Sí?
Mexico is more expensive than Colombia. Oh
La
yeah,
comida.
everything. Everything in Mexico, basically, just about everything is more expensive than Colombia. Maybe the public transportation is about the same. Over there, to use a bus inside the city, it's 10 pesos, 10 pesos. That's like 50 cents US dollar. And 50 cents US dollar is like, in Colombia, like 2,200 pesos. Lo que vale un bus aquí, los 500, it's about the same. Similar, very similar. But the food there, everything else, rent, everything is more expensive in Mexico. Mexico is stronger economy than Colombia, a stronger economy. And it's a strong economy, una economía fuerte. So it's more difficult. So I came back in December because I knew the money I had wasn't going to be enough to go through December, January until I got a lot of work again in February. That's the way it is usually. And I said, okay, I'm going to be in Colombia for 5 or 6 months until I'm working good again, February, March, April, and May. And then in May, I take a plane back to Mexico to be there for 6 more months. But it didn't happen because I'm still here. But now I'm just going to go from here directly to India.
India.
First, I'll go to Florida, Miami for 2 days, stay in a hostel, cheap, $30 a night, $35 a night, because you know a hotel in Florida, Miami, a hotel, even the worst, the ugliest of them is about $60, $60 for a night, right? The worst of them, $60 or $70. So I prefer to go to a hostel right there on South Beach, Miami, right there, Miami Beach, South Beach. And it's a hostel, it's like $35 in a dorm room where you got several people sleeping in the same room, but different beds.
How many? 15?
No, it'd be like 10 people. If they're all occupied, of course, 10 beds. Doesn't mean that when I go there, the 10 beds are all going to be occupied. But I'll save money, stay there for 2 nights, and then catch my flight to Delhi, India, or to Mumbai, Bombay, India.
And how cheap is India?
Yeah, what?
¿Cuánto? O sea, es más barato, más costoso India.
India is cheaper than Colombia.
¿Sí?
And Colombia is cheaper than Mexico. India is cheaper than the United States a whole lot.
O sea, si tú ganas en dólares, pues te rinde mucho el dinero en India.
Of course, lo mismo que en Colombia. If you make dollars, if you have a U.S. salary and you come to Colombia to live here, but you're still making a U.S. salary, you're working online and getting paid by an American company,
Así trabaja mi hijo y yo, ganamos salario.
Americano.
Sí, y
That's
como
good.
está el dólar de vuelo, pues
Yeah, benefits you.
representativo.
Exactly. And in India, if you go to India, you pay like Airbnb, you pay $13, $14, $15 a night for a room in somebody's home, Airbnb. If you use Airbnb. If you book 4 weeks on Airbnb in India, you get a discount. In places like Delhi, you could get a nice place in a nice area. Not super nice, but nice enough. A room, private bathroom, good internet connection, strong, fast, speed. And you get it for 4 weeks, 28 days. You get it for 1 million pesos plus taxes.
¿Por cuánto tiempo?
4 weeks.
1 millón de pesos. ¡Wow! Con todo.
You got your own bedroom. I mean, 1 bedroom, not an apartment. 1 bedroom, your private bathroom,
Sí.
and a strong internet connection.
Ajá.
Fast, because I need that to work and to upload videos and to
Claro.
work teaching my classes.
Claro.
First, to teach my classes. That's how I make my money. YouTube is still a hobby that is making me a little money, but we're just growing. We're just starting to grow on YouTube. My channels. One is monetized, the others are not monetized. Only one is making money because
¿Cuál es el primero que ves?
this one, Traveling Eddie, this one is the one that's monetized. The other 3 channels are not monetized yet. Eddie Viajero. Oh, it's a nice little cat. The kitties. Jenny's happy with the cat.
Ay, amo los niños. Chao, Michi.
Beautiful cats and people working out, doing their exercise. I love this outdoor gym stuff. You cannot do this in the States unless you're maybe in Miami and they got one that is free outdoors all year. But in the rest of the US, it's pretty cold in general, but Florida is different. But yeah, Jenny, 1 million pesos. Now, if you want something fancier, algo más lujoso, algo más caché, elegante, then you might be paying 1,500,000 a month or 2 million. Or 3 million. There are different prices on Airbnb for every city in the world that Airbnb has a presence in. So,
1 million just the Airbnb, okay?
yeah,
And what about food?
1 million plus tax because the tax is not included. They'd say 1 million is for the rental of the room with the whatever conditions, the air conditioning or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and this and that, and cleaning service included and service fee included. But the tax from the government is not included yet. Only when you book it, when you start booking it, it tells you the complete price. So maybe,
Really?
but it might be 100,000 pesos more. So it'll be 1,100,000. Like 100,000 pesos in India is not that expensive. No way. And if maybe it's 150 for a million. So maybe you pay a 1,150,000 for 4 weeks for a month rental, Airbnb in one city. That's what I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be there on a shoestring budget, tight budget, un presupuesto apretado. I'm not going to be having, I'm not going to go with a lot of money. If I had a lot of money, I would stay in a better place. But I got to look for cheaper things that is good and cheap. Bueno, bonito, barato. The three
La
B's.
comida.
Food in India is very cheap. I don't have to cook. If I want to cook, I can cook like I did in Mexico, like I do here. But you can eat on the street. Go to a nice street food cart, un carrito de comida en la calle. Oh, ouch. You okay? Oh, she ran into one of these. Se tocó con una cosa de esas. You okay? ¿Está bien?
Gracias.
And the food, you can have lunch, like a typical lunch. If you see a lot of people well dressed or nicely dressed, mucha gente en un puesto de comida en la calle y mucha gente ahí comiendo, pero que se ven bien vestidos, más o menos bien, no pobres. They don't look poor, but they look good enough. Then the food is safe. It's sana. No te va a enfermar. It's not going to get you sick. And you pay like 100 rupees.
Pero
Sí.
ellos usan muchas especies y a muchas personas les puede caer pesado, ¿no? Y
The
mucho
spices.
picante.
They have a lot of spices and spicy food because they use a lot of spices, las especias. And some of the spices are hot, like fire, really burn. But before you go to India, you should take probiotics for like 10 days, 2 weeks. Probiotics, los probióticos, the good ones, for 2 weeks to strengthen your intestinal flora, so flora intestinal, fortalecerlo, so you don't get sick so easily. And then you just gotta ask which food has a lot of spices. Most people don't speak English, but you can say tora masaladar, like very little
Spicy.
spicy. Tora spicy spices. You just say masaladar or curry, and that's it. And if they understand you, then they will give you some food, or you ask which food has very little spiciness in it, and you get that. I like spicy food, but if you continue eating a lot of spicy food for many days,
Yes.
then you're gonna get sick anyway.
Sí, porque no está acostumbrado.
Exactly, because your body's not accustomed to it. So there are certain foods you can eat, like samosas. Samosas are like empanadas. They got vegetable samosas. They look like a triangle, como un triángulo, and they're big or small. And then there are some that have chicken in them, pollo. Well, very few places because most people in India are vegetarian. Not everybody, but a good percentage of the population, maybe about 70%, at least 75 or 80%. As I remember doing the studies a couple of years ago, about 75%, 80% are vegetarian, don't eat any meat. any beef, chicken, nothing. So there are so many things, Jenny. And like you can eat for 100 rupees, $1 con 30 centavos, $1.30, a lunch on the street, like a little place like this,
30
something
centavos.
$1 con 30 centavos. Or in some places even for less than $1, están los lugares menos de $1. In some places less than $1. In some places less than
Debe
$1.
ser delicioso.
Yeah, pues, puesticos así sencillos, nada lujoso. Now, if you want to go to a restaurant, a nice restaurant or a nice cafe, un café bueno, whatever, then you might pay $5 or $6 for lunch, $5 for breakfast, or $5 for dinner, or $6.
Sin embargo, está muy bien.
Yeah. And if you want something really lujoso, luxurious, like really, like went to La Fragata restaurant here or something like that, un restaurante bien caché, bien lujoso, then that restaurant for a meal for you, una comida para usted with drink and everything, con bebida y todo, might be $20, $30 for you.
Siempre.
But that's if you want to go to that. It's like here in Colombia. You here in Medellin, Envigado. If you want un almuerzo ejecutivo, the daily lunch special in a restaurant here in Envigado, esos restaurantecitos de barrio, you pay what? 14,000 pesos, 14,000 pesos, 12,000, 15, right? 15,000 pesos. That's less than $3. $3. And if you're in un barrio in Medellin or in Itagüí, it might be 10,000 pesos, 10,000 pesos, $2 for lunch. El menú del día.
Sí.
But if you go to a nice restaurant in El Poblado and everything, and a nice restaurant, like Puro Peru or you go to Crepes and Waffles, or you go to Il Forno, or you go to Ato Viejo, you're going to spend,
O el rancherito.
yeah, or Rancherito, or Ato Viejo, these good restaurants, really good ones, big ones, then you're going to pay like, maybe for one person, 40,000 pesos, 50, con jugo y todo, with your juice, 40 or 50,000 pesos. That right there is like $10. So you go from $2 or $3 to $10. That depends on where you want to go. In Colombia, it's cheap or expensive according to where you want to eat. India is the same. The U.S. is very different. If we go to the U.S. on Colombian salary, making Colombian pesos, and you want to eat in a restaurant there, like one of the normal chain restaurants, de cadena, como like Fridays or Applebee's or Red Lobster. I mean, one person is going to be minimum. One person eating a plate of food, something to drink, and a dessert is going to be around $35 to $40. Or is it more? Or is más?
No.
$35, right?
Claro.
$35, that's a whole lot of money. Sorry, me frené. I was thinking too much. I'm gonna end this stream right here, guys. Voy a terminar este live aquí porque apenas hay una persona connected. So I could keep talking to Jenny here. Let me end this. Guys, take care until next time. Batter up. What's next? Thank you for shagging along.
Bye.
Bye bye.